Hi, for this video, I'm just talking about Far Cry 6 and my quick thoughts in the game. I'm about 4 to 5 hours in. Far Cry 6, which recently came out November of last year, 2021. PS5 game. I traded for it, so I had another game like I did not like, so I traded that game for this game. And by Ubisoft. And like, share, subscribe, guys. Share the video all over, please. Like, share it all over. Far Cry 6. So yeah, and okay. Right off the bat, you're gonna for those of you that know Breaking Bad, like you know him, right? Giancarlo Esposito slash Gustavo Fring when he was in Breaking Bad. So if you know that, you'll automatically know, recognize the face. And him down here, I don't recognize, but yeah. So Far Cry 6, it plays very similar to Black Ops 1. It's very similar in the gunplay mechanics, like super, super similar to me. In how you run, in how you take cover, you aim, how you shoot is similar. And the gunplay is similar. And the overall environment, because you're in a South American kind of dictatorship, right? Black Ops 1 had you starting out in that same thing where, you start out in Cuba. The first mission, like you're in Cuba and you have to fight your way out. And the guns are very similar, right? The FAL, right? You have the FAL in this one as well. You have, I believe, Makarov. What do you call it again? The Makarov pistol. So very similar, in the gunplay, but it feels very similar. And also as well, it mimics the Just Cause formula. If you guys know Just Cause, very similar to Just Cause in that you go to a certain area and you basically liberate areas, like you're liberating areas to free the people from this dictatorship. So yeah, and it's obviously an open world exploration, right? So you're exploring the world around you. There's like parts, like you're gaining parts to get upgrades for guns, right? So pistols, shotguns, smart, assault rifles, submachine guns, all that. So yeah, no, overall, like I feel like the game does lack a sense of direction in terms of objectives. If kind of just feels like shoot 'em up type of game, like kill this soldier, then this soldier, then this soldier. So the game kind of gets repetitive sometimes. So what? I'm just a 4 to 5 hours in. Maybe if like when I play more of it, it's that might change. But yeah, and I keep in mind, like I did a trade for this. So like another game I had, Gran Turismo, was it 9 or whatever? The most recent one. I did not like that game, and for me, like if I don't like a game, I'll trade it in or sell it or whatever. So like I got this game via trade, and I did that because Far Cry 3 I really enjoyed, and 4, same but to a lesser extent. So I'm like, okay, I might as well take a chance on 6. So yeah. Now, first, no, another thing too, because it's PS5, it's beautiful. The game world is beautiful, right? The beaches, the oceans, the tree lines, the forest, beautiful. Like it really look. And the PS5 does well with lighting. It makes the sunshine are reflecting off the water. Right? It does great with that, like showing you the lighting of the environment and how it takes how it like it basically makes everything around it look so real, like very realistic. And everything, like from the guns, the characters, the hair, the eyes, everything, it looks super realistic. And with this game being the second year of PS5, right? So coming out in that year. So another thing too with Far Cry 6, I find um okay, a similar idea to the past ones, where it's a first person open world, right? It's first person open world. So there is no third person view, and not even like when you drive. So like I because I haven't played Far Cry 3 in a while, in like years, so I forgot that some of the obvious norms like with the Far Cry series. So like I'm used to having a third person view, but that's just a slight nitpick. That's just a slight nitpick, but yeah, especially for well, a third person view for open world game. Like I am used to that. Like I'm used to that. But yeah, no driving fluent, right? So, but it feels very much like a Black Ops One, and with past Far Cry games, with the Just Cause formula. It's similar to the Just Cause formula. And you got your rebel group. You got the evil dictator, and environment. Like I mentioned earlier before, it's similar, very similar. Liberate this area and all that. So yeah, and another thing too, the enemies, they do feel like bullet sponges, which is annoying, right? They do feel like the a bullet sponge. So a bullet sponge is you'll shoot the enemy, but it feels like the bullets are doing no damage. This can get very annoying, really, really, really annoying. But you know, eventually, you do get used to it because the enemies, they do have health bars. So like every enemy, there's a HUD, so you can see their health bars on top, so you can see how much more damage you have to do. But yeah, that's basically it. Far Cry 6. Quick impressions. Like I always try and keep an open mind to past games that I liked and seeing sequels for them that I am playing for the first time. And keep in mind, this is a PS5 game, so it's one of my first PS5 games that I played. I want to get more, and comment if you guys played any of these games. Let me know, and comment too as well, like games that you recommend for PS5. I'm kind of stuck. I don't know which games to get. I have Ratchet and Clank, this game, Lost Judgment, and I might get Returnal. But Lost Judgment, for some reason I don't really enjoy it, so I might trade that into. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. And again, a pretty badass cover right here. It's a pretty badass cover. Far Cry does that well, where they show the villains in the game on the cover. So thanks for watching.